What questions you guys have?
John said you told those guys to go out and have fun for a change. This is the pregame message.
Yeah.
I guess that worked for y'all pretty well.
Well, I think they've been so hard on themselves. You know, like Joe Desmond is a lot harder on himself than I am. I mean, these are high character guys who when they don't do well, they you know, they're disappointed in themselves. And so I did say just go out there and have some fun, and if you do what you're capable of doing. I thought this was the two best teams in the league playing each other. I've said this a couple times now. And it's not the tallest, not the fastest, but the two best teams. And it'd be a great challenge for you guys to get a win like this, because Wyoming's done it. Now I know they lost Nance, and that's a whole different factor. But I mean, that is a whole. That's huge. Make no mistake about it. But you know, we still won by 15. These guys deserved it, and it was neat to see them in the locker room. I kind of got teared up. I know how hard they've worked, and it was neat to see them, you know, finally get the reward of winning.
It's one of those where you come in just thinking, don't know what you're going to do if it doesn't go your way, or just with the way things will go. Like,
What's that?
This one where you knew you needed, just in terms of getting these teams. You know,
well, that we didn't. I mean, it wasn't mandatory. You know, I mean, it wasn't. You know, the next game we just go on to the next one. But our players really deserved it. You know, we had a great week of practice. We've had great practices all year long. You know, it's but it certainly doesn't hurt. You know, this is. I think what we're starting to see. I think Dwight Smith's becoming a big factor, and that's what we've missed. You know, and how about Carlton Hurst hitting those 4 free throws? I mean, if you've ever tried to do that in that environment, I tried it. It was awful. And yeah, I just see so much improvement in them all. How about Daniel? You know, almost a triple-double. Because I look at it this way, you know, Cook was there last year. Grabah was there, Adams, Sobey. I mean, they were starters, and we didn't have that. That's a big advantage. So, you know, it was a tough task, and we handled it well. This team had just beat San Diego State. They've been to Boise, I think, and won. So, I'm just, you know, I've had my share. I'm just happy for these guys.
Octi said that when you guys went up 11 points, when you went into the huddle, you said that it was their chance to grow. Do you think that they did grow and take a step in the right direction? And
Yeah,
is that
I really
part of
do.
the reason why you teared up? Maybe.
Yeah, I really do. You know, that's exactly what I said. I said, this is your chance to turn the corner, and because I think that sometimes they've doubted themselves. You know, sometimes they've doubted. I've seen it. I've talked to them late at night. I've texted them. At times, these guys doubt themselves, and when you lose, losing creates that. So, you know, and I just kept reinforcing that we're the tougher team, but this is the time to grow, absolutely, and prove that all this hard work has not gone for naught. So, I mean, we've made a lot of progress, and I think we'll just keep getting better.
It's part of that growing and playing more like the team you like to see, the defense and the rebound.
Yeah.
They can even shot them all pretty well.
I've never had a team only get 2 offensive rebounds on our team. Yeah, don't you see a difference in the way we're sharing the ball and you know, like Daniel, I just see Daniel in those 2 plays in transition. I mean, just during the timeouts, you know, you can. It's a great teaching tool. You got to learn to, when he turned it over the one time, you got to learn the time and the score, and he's receptive. And I thought the next time down, he pulled it out and didn't try to hit the home run. So yeah, I mean, I go back to this team is very good that we just beat, and yeah, I mean, you got to know, you have to not know what you're looking at if you don't see this team from Gonzaga to today. You know, and that's a group of guys who listen to their coach. There's a bunch of respect both ways, and it only happens that way. Great crowd, so neat that, you know, the crowd's been consistently. You know, I just didn't want this thing to crash, knowing with all the new guys, and we've had consistently close to 4,000 people, and then, you know, we get a jump here because of the rivalry. And they got their money's worth. They, you know, it was great that they showed up, and they got rewarded for it. Unbelievable crowd.
Yeah. How much do you just enjoy that environment, a rivalry, basketball game at home? Especially
I love it because, you know, that when they went to this new team thing, where this new schedule with added teams, you're only going to, like, we only play Nevada once, and we only play Boise once. Well, during the coaches' meetings, I turned to Larry Shyatt and said, our fans will not go for this at all. I mean, this has got to be a two, you know, so in San Diego State and New Mexico, you know, so to follow what I'm saying, it's there's certain mandated twice a year that just makes sense. So I'll probably call in sick when we got to go there, but I'm going to enjoy this one. All right.
Anything else for Coach? Nice to finally be on us asking you positive questions, maybe.
I mean, it's cool. Feels good. Today's been a really good day. Starting with the crowd. Loved it today. It was Moby was back to Moby, so it really felt good.
Just playing out there, it seemed like you were smiling a lot more than you've been during just playing the game. Even when the game was still, you know, wasn't out of reach for Wyoming. It was just one of those where you guys wanted to have fun today.
We just wanted, we wanted to stress, have fun. You know, we work hard, and we're always so down on ourselves, you know, in certain spots, and we just wanted to go out there and have fun, you know. So, I mean, we went out there and we did that.
Joe, what do you think the biggest difference was for you guys there in the second half? Obviously, tight game going into halftime. You guys really pulled away there in the second half.
I think halftime coach's message was they're the second best team, you know, in the league, like team together. So he knew it was going to be a battle from the beginning. So we just wanted to stay together. Offensively, we wanted to move the ball, and at the end of the day, it all comes down to getting stops. So we were able to stop them, limit them to one shot and break. So it helped.
And your 4 threes, that was pretty big for you guys against that zone. Just talk about your shooting from outside.
Yeah, I give that all to my teammates. They were all open looks, so I know everyone on our team's unselfish. So just got to move the ball, and I was just ready, and they found me. So.
John, do you feel like this is the best game you played all year with 23 points, no turnovers, and the whole game?
I don't know. Is it the best game I played all year?
Do you feel like personally?
I mean, it was the funnest game I played in all year, so I can say that. I don't really know.
The one stat you guys were probably paying attention to was Daniels. How bad you wanted to get that final assist?
I mean, we didn't really have anything drawn up. We just knew that we were going to take the last shot, and then it happened to be Carlton, and Carlton like hesitated at first, like, should I shoot? Like, but I mean, next time.
He's been close like 2 times, I think, already.
So third time's a charm.
He'll get there.
Yeah.
Is that a last shot maybe you don't take if you're not playing your rival? Do you dribble that clock out?
You don't take that shot if Daniel doesn't have one more assist to get a triple-double. But he did, so you do take that shot. I mean, it was not meant to disrespect the other team or anything like that. It was just we were trying to – I think he would have been the first in CSU men's history. Yeah, so we were just trying to do that for him, you know, for us.
How much tension, though, was there about with it being Wyoming, the border war? Does it kind of feel times back pretty?
Man, we just knew it was going to be a fun game. It wasn't. I don't know.
It's always going to be fun
tension,
against
yeah.
Wyoming, and we knew that they were going to come out strong because
yeah.
of the unfortunate event that happened in Nance. So, Coach said us and them are equal as being together,
being a
being a team.
Yeah.
So, we knew it was going to be a battle. Orange out helps. Moby Madness, having the fans there helps. So
that was so fun.
Yeah, we just got to embrace that. We embraced that and had fun.
You talked about. Go ahead. This is the first time obviously you guys are playing Wyoming and the Nance injuries on Tuesday. But how much do you think that affected them? Without their best player.
Probably greatly. He's a big part of their team. But I thought a lot of guys stepped up today. Hankerson shot the ball well today, and I just thought as a team they got over it. I didn't think that held them down too much or held them back, because if anything, I felt like they were going to play for him. So I don't think that slowed them down too much.
Anything else for John or Joe? One more.
You kind of feel like this game was one that playing like a team Coach U Station wants, shooting fairly well, playing good defense, dominating the rebound. This is like the team Coach U Station wants.
Is this
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He said something in the locker room that we don't usually hear that much. He's like, "Go out there and have fun." And we're like, "Go out there and have fun." So from the time we started warming up, we were smiling. We were focused, but we were smiling. Every time somebody made a play, we were clapping it up. Every time Jerson got a dunk, I was running down court like I got the dunk, and it was just a really good team atmosphere. So
he was out there on the court during halftime warm-ups. That's not usually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was out there
I
early.
didn't even really notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, was that just more of him trying to enjoy the thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Was the message the same at halftime though, to go out and have fun? Before the game, you said go out and have fun. Then it was tied up at halftime.
I mean, we kind of just dragged that along, but the message was to go out and withstand whatever blow that they come with, and then just punch back. And I think we did a really good job. And I think we got like a 11-point lead, and it was a timeout. And he said, "This is where we have to grow. This is where we have to learn how to get better when we're up." So I think we did a really good job of keeping that lead and pushing it and making our free throws, taking care of the ball, and getting the stops that we needed to win the game.
You guys really seem to be pushing the ball in transition. Was that a goal coming into this game?
That's a goal coming into all the games, but sometimes as players we just forget or just don't see what we kind of saw today. Took advantage of a lot of fast break opportunities, and I think that was good for us.
All right. Anything else?